I'm Sri Prahashita.
And I'm Ashwin. Welcome to CityCast. Women wait for days to register their complaint at women police station in the city. Reporter Astha will tell you how.
Sarla is waiting for 2 weeks at a women's police station to register her case. She is trying to file an FIR after her case was directed to women's police station. There are only 2 women's police stations in Bangalore. According to Sub-Inspector, there is an increase of 20% in crimes against women since last year. On average, Shivaji Nagar police station alone receives 100 cases per day.
पुलिस चौकी में शिकायत दर्ज कराना बहुत ही मुश्किल है। महिला पुलिस से शिकायत दर्ज करने में आसानी रहती है, इसलिए बहुत दिन से उनका इंतजार है।
Shivaji Nagar and Banashankari APWs only deal with women cases related to sexual abuse, violence and POSCO. Police stations say women find it difficult to travel long distances to file a complaint. Hence, they need each women's station under each division and each subdivision so that the cases will be divided and it will be easier for them to handle.
Every day, so many cases come to one police station. It's very difficult to handle. The cases will be more. We can't do the job very effectively. At least minimum 10 police station should be there in division level.
Even though cases are increasing, there are 31 vacancies. The APWs do counselling for women in case of sexual abuse or domestic violence, but women are more comfortable talking to women constables rather than to men. Crime rate is continuously increasing and women's police station is not making much difference. Many women think that there should be more number of women's police station to register their cases. Astha Chopra for CityCast, Bangalore.
NIMHANS data shows the use of whiteners and petrol are increasing among the under 18 in Bangalore. Reporter Ekta Jha tells us the reason behind.
State Home Department data shows due to substance abuse this year, 1185 cases have been registered from January 1 to March 15. Between January 2017 to March 2022, Karnataka registered 14,832 such cases.
Whiteners और अदर नशीले पदार्थ मार्केट में आसानी से उपलब्ध हैं, जिससे आजकल नाबालिग छात्र उनको खरीद लेते हैं। हम उनको अरेस्ट नहीं कर सकते, इसी वजह से हम कुछ एनजीओ में भेज देते हैं और उसके बाद वहाँ से रिहेबिलिटेशन सेंटर भेज दिया जाता है।
The Child Right Trust says in a week they handle 3 to 4 cases. They say schools need counselor to protect children.
If you give them some responsibilities, they think, oh, still I am worthy. Because when the boy or girl started to use these things, drugs, first their morality go down. They think they are useless. Their confidence levels go level. And also self-esteem go down.
NIMHANS data shows 20 children reach de-addiction centers every day for substance abuse. Out of 281 children, 84 are substance users. Report shows in 2022, 25% school students consume substance. According to the expert, despite ban of bottle whiteners in Karnataka, it's easily available through different online platforms.
Regulatory authorities, they should form some stringent rules. So nowadays, even through online drugs are available, and these things should be curbed.
In such an adverse situation, parents should take care of their children as they are not indulging in substance abuse kind of things. Ekta Jha, CityCast, Bangalore.
A year after its launch, senior citizens are facing difficulty to navigate the job portal created for them. Reporter Srishti Srinivasan will tell us why.
A year after the implementation of the Sacred Portal, it has 4,527 registrations and 63 senior citizens have applied for the jobs nationally. Many senior citizens face technical glitches or sometimes are unable to register on the portal, making it difficult to use this portal for finding jobs.
The registration itself, lot of confusions there. It keeps repeating the questions. It keeps inquiring back the same questionnaire.
The Sacred Portal is an initiative started by the Social Justice and Empowerment Ministry exclusively for senior citizens with job experience who are looking for a dignified living.
वो हमारा पोर्टल अभी अपग्रेडेड स्टेज में है, हमेशा अपग्रेडिंग चलता रहता है, तो जो कमियां हम लोग भी टाइम टू टाइम चेकिंग करते रहते हैं.
Mr. Anand Prakash also said that the portal directly connects the employers to the employees with no middleman to intervene. Officials of HelpAge India, an NGO that work towards helping the elderly community, mentioned that it is a good initiative to support the elderly people, but it should be implemented such that the elderly can use it well.
Registering is so difficult, it's more complicated. It should be made a little easier to log in, as well as to publish that it should be mentioned in digital literacy.
The jobs listed on the portal seem to be dated as per 2021 and newer listings seems to be few. Experts say that 70 to 80% of the senior citizens are willing to work as they do not want to depend upon anyone else as long as they are able and fit. Thus, such portals should be made more accessible to them. Srinivasan, CityCast, Bengaluru.
Right after the break, we'll look at a story. BMRCL promised prepaid auto stands. Till then, stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching CityCast. Prepaid auto stands promised by the BMRCL are still missing near the metro stations. Reporter Agnidev tells us how this is affecting the commuters.
Namma Metro commuters find last mile connectivity to be a challenge as BMRCL has failed to set up prepaid auto stands across all metro stations. This forces commuters to turn to cabs or private autos, which are often unreliable and expensive.
The booths, it's not working. We take a metro and then we're like, okay, we have the prepaid auto to take and they're not available or they're charging ridiculous rates. We end up booking an auto from Uber, which is also expensive. We have to wait.
The BMRCL had constructed 11 prepaid auto stands in partnership with the Bangalore Traffic Police in 2011 at stations like MG Road and Mantri Square. Faced with complaints of none of these stands to be in working condition and auto drivers charging high fares outside stations, the BMRCL had planned to set up prepaid stands at all metro stations by 2020. However, the promise fell short due to several reasons.
Why this delay is, we have to get a permission. First, we have to construct the booths at all the stations, and then we have to have the software installed at all the stations, which synchronizes with the commuters, the auto fellows, and our metro. We know the first concentration is of running the metro. See, that is more important for the commuters.
Though bus shuttle services exist between metro stations and areas not connected via metro, they are often irregular and don't have adequate route coverage. Experts say that prepaid stands need to work in tandem with other modes of transport to ensure first and last mile connectivity.
When we are providing, like all modes of transport for first and last mile connectivity, they can think around, like the shared auto rickshaws also. They can identify the routes where, shared auto rickshaws can glide, because given the size, they can be penetrated into the narrow streets also, because in all the streets we cannot run buses.
With the recent ban on auto aggregators like Ola and Uber, the market for a fair-priced auto ride has seen exponential growth in the city, with apps like Namma Yatri making the most of it. Experts believe that with the introduction of more prepaid auto stands across metro stations in the city, the auto rides will be regulated more easily. Agnidev Bhattacharya reporting for CityCast, Bangalore.
We have another story on the metro. More passengers overstay at the metro and end up paying fines. Reporter Shri Praharshita will tell you why.
BMRCL has collected more than 50% fines this year compared to the previous year. The amount of fines they collected this year was 5.11 lakhs. Officials say that this mostly happens when the commuters take a ticket for a particular station and travel beyond it.
The time will be recorded on the system of entry and exit. So if that overstaying timing is exceeding, then it will not allow him.
Officials say that many of these issues are seen by the commuters who travel using tokens, while metro cards are not a problem.
I took a ticket at the metro station where I had a change of plans and I had to come back to the same station where I was not allowed to leave. Considering it as an overstay, I had to pay a fine.
BMRCL added that there is an alternative for the passengers to pay the excess fare for the beyond stations and can exit the gates.
Travel excess without knowing or sleeping or some other thing, he has to pay the fine. It's very simple. The same thing happened in the buses also. Taking to one station and getting down other station, you have to pay. Conductor knows that problem. The conductor overcharges. He will charge you, you have to pay. You cannot give a free of cost journey for you.
Experts say that people should be conscious during their travel in the metro stations. Shri Praharshita, CityCast, Bangalore. Cyclists in Bangalore want the cycle lanes to be maintained and be more accessible. CityCast reporter Vaishnavi Gopalraj tells us more about this.
Lack of infrastructure and maintenance of cycle lane forces cyclists to travel on the road, which leads to accidents.
Same time to cycle as it was taking me to drive. Outer Ring Road has the highest density of cyclists because there are a lot of companies here and everybody is coming to work here.
According to the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways in 2021, Bangalore reported an increase in the number of bicycle accidents by 43%. BBMP has issued a new budget of 500 crores to improve the existing lanes and create new lanes to promote active mobility. According to the report of Cycle to Work, an app that crowdsources information in Bengaluru, the use of cycle for commuting doubled between 2020 and 2021.
The comprehensive mobility plan commits to around 600 kilometers of cycle tracks.
Today we have 2.5 kilometers.
Few cyclists claim that there have been no violations in implementation of cycle lanes. There is a lack of awareness among the government itself.
It provides a cover and makes the government accountable to people to provide active mobility infrastructure in the city and the state.
The expert also suggests that the citizens are equally responsible in managing the lanes by not violating the cycle lanes rules and respecting each other's space when it comes to the preference on mode of transportation. Vaishnavi Gopalraj, CityCast, Bangalore.
Right after this break, we'll look into efforts to conserve Karnataka's big banyan tree. Till then, stay with us. Welcome back. You are watching CityCast. Horticulture Department is making efforts to conserve the big banyan tree. Reporter Megha Rani will tell you more about this.
The Horticulture Department is planning to restore 400-year-old Dodda Aladamara in Ramohalli. The department took the action after the two major prop roots measuring 105 feet and 90 feet fell down this year.
ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈ ಮರದ ಕಲ್ಲಿನ ಕಟ್ಟಡ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮರಗಳಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ಲಿನ ಕಟ್ಟಡ ಹಾಕಿ ಮಣ್ಣುಗಳು ಹಾಕ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ ಅವಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆಧಾರ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಿಳಲು ಬೇಕಾರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ.
The Horticulture Department formed the committee of 10 experts and conducted field tour, based on which several measures were taken.
In between these iron rings it may damage aerial roots. For that, actually, we have removed and decayed branches were scientifically removed through tree surgery. The damaged portion was treated with a suitable fungicide and also insecticide. Made rainwater harvesting pits to harvest the rainwater so that more moisture will be there and tree health will be good.
The big banyan tree is spreading towards private land, which is a prior concern and will be addressed at government level.
Like the day-to-day checking and maintaining it and keeping the things intact, not to stress the tree, they would have been very careful because it is one of the heritage. The tree, can we get more space around that banyan tree? Has a capacity to bring back on ecology.
The Horticulture Department said that it will complete the upgradation by February, so the revenue generation starts soon. Megha Rani, CityCast, Bangalore.
Plans to rejuvenate the Kengeri Lake are still underway. Reporter Ashwin will tell you more about this.
Home to millions of mosquitoes, the flora and fauna of Kengeri Lake is reduced to a minimum. BBMP adopted the lake from the BMRCL in 2014, but the work for the cleaning of the lake has not yet started. Contaminated water from the sewage continues to flow in the lake without any kind of filtration process.
There is an existing line which has been completely silted up beside Kengeri Lake. I have already taken that work, and it is within 1 month after getting tender approved by the concerned our authority, work will be started.
The BBMP in its official document mentions that fencing, disposal of sewage and construction of diversion canal will be done.
Because of this bad development, the nearby areas borewell water and all, it was contaminated. Since in this huge area, if the gutter water is, if it is there, the nearby the water level and all, it will be contaminated.
People in the area say they cannot handle the foul smell of the sewage water. In its official document, the BBMP has not provided any date or the name of the company which has been awarded the grant. Cleaning of the Kengeri Lake is pending for years, and it seems it will take some more time for the work to begin. Meanwhile, the lake continues to lose its biodiversity and fanfare. Ashwin, CityCast, Bangalore. Almost half of the potholes in the city remain unfilled. Reporter Shreya Pandey will tell you how it affects the citizens.
42% of potholes have not been filled up. That poses a danger on the lives of the Bangaloreans. As stated from the records of the BBMP official, according to the reports, the number of deaths this year have been recorded to be more for just 1 month.
रोड पे आने जाने के लिए बहुत दिक्कत होता है, गड़ा खोदरा बहुत है.
The riders complain about the roads being bumpy and filled with deep potholes that further poses a danger for them to pass through an area.
Accident has been placed because of these potholes, and road works also it's going on. But I see that who they are given, government has been awarded contract to them. They have to give some specification.
At present, 42% of the potholes have not been filled up by the BBMP officials that pose a major concern for the traffic officials in order to record the number of accidents that keep on taking place.
Two types of budgetary grants for maintenance of roads. One is the escrow grants under the major roads, that is called arterial and subarterial roads. It will be around 30 crores a year.
BBMP officials are working a way out in order to clear the roads and fill the potholes so that such accidents could be minimized in number. The BBMP data claims that there was a total of 27,173 potholes in the city and so far 19,322.
Painful for the family. So people should value the, person dies in an accident and they should really take care. And what a pain the family goes through. If he's a bread earner, it's going to be very tough for the family, and nobody bothers about this. So people.
The officials must find a solution at the earliest in order to reduce the number of accidents that have been caused because of potholes. Shreya Pandey, CityCast Bank.
For more such stories, check out our website citycast.in. Until then, subscribe and keep watching CityCast. This is Sri Prahashita.
And this is Ashwin signing off.